What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Time Required. All right, we're back with more Etsy, and I want to talk some Etsy advertising, best practices, things you should look out for when advertising on Etsy. Let's get it. All right, guys, so before we jump in, we're going to do a lot of screen sharing on this one. We're not going to waste any time, but before we do that, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button if you like Etsy. If you like what we're talking about on this channel, you're going to love where we're going with it. So smash that like button for us. And with that being said, we're going to jump right in. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to take a look at some Etsy ads. Let's do it. All right, guys, so we're going to fly right through this. We're right on Etsy already. You can see this is our test account. It's under my brother Dan's name right here. So we've got a product that we've already put up in here, kind of uploaded as just a test product to make it super simple. But I want to show you, because we do get a lot of questions. People want to know, how do you spot an actual advertised product on Etsy? So let's just pick a product. And actually, the product I'm going to use for the example is an ottoman poof. Sorry, guys, it's the furniture person in me that that comes up with these products sometimes. So ottoman poofs, yes, these things are super trendy right now, super popular. So real easy way, real simple way to be able to spot what ones are the ones that are being advertised. It says right there at the top, add by, and then the company's name that's selling it. But it'll tell you right there who's running, or if they are running an ad for it. Now what you'll notice is after you get past the first line of products, there's not any more right up there. So the first line of products right there are going to be ones that Etsy is advertising for, for those sellers. And then also there's ones that are further down. Okay, so they're advertising in multiple places on different pages. And obviously the higher up you are, typically the more expensive the ad is going to cost. Okay, so you're going to be paying more for more of a prime location right up here, because you're front and center, literally right in front of the customer's eyeballs all the time. Okay, so that's how you spot an ad on Etsy. Now, advertising on Etsy is a lot different than something like, let's say, Amazon. Okay, Amazon's PPC is pretty invasive, especially if you're brand new to it. Once you understand it, it's not that bad, but when you're brand new, it can throw you for a loop a little bit, and it takes a little time to adjust to that. So Etsy's advertising a little bit, well, I shouldn't say a little bit, quite a bit simpler than that. It's pretty easy to go through and set an ad up for Etsy. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now, and then I'm going to show you kind of what to look for and decide, does this product make sense actually to be advertising. So let's go into our shop manager right here. All right, guys, so we're in our ad manager, and actually you can see we've actually had some views on this product that's on there. We raised the price way up on it so that there's probably not a chance anybody's actually going to buy it, because we just want it for test purposes. We don't want to sell this product. We just want to use it to be able to showcase this type of stuff to you guys. But if you're trying to decide what type of product that we want to advertise, so we want to go into our listings. All right, perfect. And once we're in our listings, okay, we can get an idea as far as what ads we have going in here, okay? We'll be able to get an idea how they're selling and figure out which ones are actually working for us, which listings are working, which ones aren't. Another place that you can go to kind of figure that type of stuff out, if you're unsure of that, is we go over to Stats, which is right over here on the left. All right, perfect. So we're in our stats tab right now, and this is going to show us what are a lot of important information. Obviously, how much revenue did we generate? What's our conversion rate on all of these visits that we're getting? Okay, and that's going to play an integral role in what we're doing here, okay, because the higher the conversions and the higher revenue, those are the ones typically that you're going to want to advertise, because it means it's already converting when it's not being advertised. It's already converting at a higher clip than other ones that you have, other listings that you have. Those might be ones you want to look at advertising, okay? So what else you can do is you can go down through, and right down here, it's going to show you the listing right there, okay? How many views did it get? It's got people that are favoriting it. How many orders overall have you gotten on that listing, okay? So this up here is going to show you overall for your entire business, or your entire storefront on Etsy, your entire shop, whatever you want to call it. This down here is actually going to break it down by listing. Now, if we had 4 or 5 listings here, let's say that, 2 of them are generating sales, okay? They're generating good revenue for us, and they're, kind of setting themselves at the forefront of our shop. They're the ones that are really pulling the weight. Those are the ones we want to advertise, okay? If we start to notice after a little bit of time that some of them just are dead in the water and they're just not really working, okay, that's fine. You know what? you might want to just deactivate that listing and focus on the ones that are working, but you certainly don't want to advertise the ones that aren't converting, okay? You only want to advertise listings that are converting. Otherwise, it's going to be wasted ad spend. If you already know it's not converting and it's getting enough views where you can confidently say, look, it's just not converting for whatever reason, whether it's the picture, whether it's the product, whether it's the description, the title, price point, doesn't matter. There's some reason it's not converting. So before we advertise that one, we either want to tweak it and fix it, or just decide, you know what, let's just get rid of that one, let's focus on these other ones. So when it comes time to finally decide, okay, I want to advertise, let's just say hypothetically this listing was generating some decent sales, okay, it had a decent conversion rate on it, and it was generating some sales. Okay, at that point, what we would do is, we know which one is working. You want to go to your marketing tab, and then on this one, and we're going to cover all these in future videos, but for right now, we're going to talk about Etsy ads. All right, perfect, and we're in here now, guys, and I set this up a few days ago just to kind of get it going so that you guys could see this, okay? So we set an ad budget of $5 a day for that one listing, just to show you, kind of how this all works and everything. So you can see what a layout of the screen is going to look like. So you can see right here, it's going to tell you you're advertising one listing with a budget of $5 a day. Here's how many ad views you got. Here's how many people clicked through on it. And then ultimately, how many orders are you getting from that ad, okay? And then also down here, it's going to show you individual listings. So if you have multiple listings, it's going to tell you what type of conversions you're getting on that ad spend, okay? How many orders are you getting? How much revenue are you generating? One other really cool thing I want to show you too before we go is this right here underneath where it tells you, shows you the listing. There's this tab right here that's going to say search terms. Okay, make sure you're clicking on this, because take a look at this. So Etsy's actually going to tell you top performing search terms for this listing on Etsy right now. Okay, so this is going to tell you all these different, what buyers are searching for, and then the performance for it. What ones are we getting a higher click-through rate on? What keywords? Okay, why is this important? Well, this gives you a lot of different ideas, not only if you're trying to run external traffic, maybe keyword-based external traffic to Etsy. Maybe you're going to do something like Pinterest or Google ads or something like that. This would be a great way to kind of harvest some keywords and figure out what type of keywords should we be targeting for that. Things that people are going to be searching for. Also, these should go in your listing, okay? These are words that people are searching for. These are the type of words that should be going in our listing, type of keywords that we should be putting in there to get into that Etsy algorithm and get seen for, okay? So one last thing I want to do. All right, so one last thing I want to do. I turned off the advertising on it. Like I said, I wanted you guys to see that, but at the same day, it's just basically spending money on something that we don't need to be spending money for. But if you are wanting to advertise for the first time on Etsy and you don't have anything set up, literally all you do is just, again, go in where we just went. So Etsy marketing and then Etsy ads. It's going to bring you into a screen similar to this. Mine is saying restart campaign. Yours is basically, going to ask you to set up the campaign. What's your daily budget? And then you just pick the listings that you want to put on there. Now, for the listings, just pick the ones that are converting best, okay? Use those, get rid of the ones that aren't working, and scale that business up, okay? Etsy ads is like pouring gasoline on the fire, but don't pour that gas on too early. Wait until you've got a nice fire built up and you've got some listings that are working, okay? They're already converting, and then pour some gas on that fire by adding in some extra backing to that by getting more exposure through advertising. All right. So guys, that's all I've got. We'll see you in the next one.
The key to financial independence is through diversification of money. The days of only making money one way are gone. Are you tired of gurus telling you how to make money? Well then, say goodbye to paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for expert info or for a course on how to make money. And welcome to Retail Underground, a revolutionary all-in-one live streaming platform hosted by $2 million sellers in brick-and-mortar retail and online sales. We have live streams that not only are engaging, but incredibly informative. You'll learn something new every day, whether it's selling on Amazon. We've done that. Building $1 million brick-and-mortar retail empire. We've done that. Investing in the latest cryptocurrency. We are sharing all of our trade secrets, and you'll have fun along the way. Click on the link below for a free 10-minute webinar and begin your journey to financial independence.